See, are we live yet? Sometimes my reception is a little slow. So let's see here. Okay, so we're live. Welcome to Spiritual Guiding Light. This is the SGL show. Okay. For those of you who are new to the SGL show, I'm Spiritually Guiding Light, and this is Spiritual Guiding Light. And I welcome you as you welcome me. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot, right? And I believe that it's coming off of both receiving ends. So, with that being stated, I am not humiliated. Someone's feeling humiliated for speaking their mind, like giving off the energy of trying too hard. Don't you let nobody make you think you're trying too hard because you're being yourself. Especially there's someone who gets tired of like, why am I devaluing myself trying to fit the needs of people who don't even care? Like you taking out the time to deal with people who don't care. They're distracted by something else. So I want to share this with you. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. I had just put it on my thing. Okay. Why you are hurt. So, you are attached to people who have been distant with you. You know what? Does it even show what I titled this collective reading? I'm not seeing it. I'm sure it says who's not letting go or letting go. All right. So, again, you're attached to people, whether this is people, places, or things, who have been distant from you. You make time for people who are too busy. Someone feels like that's, you've been doing it for so long that the disappointment don't even phase you no more. It's just like, I don't care if I'm not invited, I'm showing up. Mind you, or this is like asking a photographer over and over again, hey, can we set up an appointment to take pictures? Like, you have not got that this person don't want to work with you. Don't be hard on self. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Your energy could just be too strong, which makes people come off and say, oh, you're weird. And you're not. What's weird is the simple fact that, see, they're practicing with all they know. They only associate with only of what they're familiar with. That keeps them in their comfortable place. You either are intimidating or you what is it? Make time for people who are too busy for you. You're paying attention to those who ignore you. And this is really, really hard. It's like that moment of feeling like, well, if I put in the dedication and I put in the time and I show this person like I'm not going nowhere, I'm going to be there for them. And then the moment where you say, I am done because I'm not receiving the same of what I'm putting in, you have to fill in the blank of what kind of relationship that is. Because let me tell you, if it was you, you're gonna receive it back because it's gonna mirror back to you. Now, if you're a person who is trying to uh, create new friendships or get to know new people, it's gonna take some time. You know, I mean, you can you can you can cold it by just literally just walking up to strangers like, hey, what's up? Hey, whatever. But at the same time, you don't want to come off as being weird. And there's nothing wrong with being weird. Okay. Weird is a creative um, essence to have. You have to understand whatever is not familiar to someone is going to come off as weird to somebody else. Just because you like rap music, it's weird to the next person who don't like rap music. Like, it's weird. So you have to gain a sense of humor. Okay, what else? You are too caring to people who are careless when it comes to you. What did I just say? Let those people go. Let those people go. You got to let them go. You got to let them go. Seriously. And it's an excuse. Oh, but you have to see this person pay my rent. Oh, you have to see this is my boss. Oh, you have to see like this are my kids. Oh, you have to understand. Oh, you have to understand that this is just a situation, I'm gonna do better. I love them. All that energy that you try to explain to someone or to yourself, are you getting that same energy? I love you. There's a I love ya, there's a I love, and there's a I love you. All right, I'm gonna take these two eyeballs at the top. So I guess we starting off with affirmations. Your first affirmation, let go. I let go and I let God. When I tell you, don't be tainting my gifts talking about, oh, she sat those there. No, I didn't. Nope, I didn't. I'm good. You could be a lie to your own eyes. Realize, recognize lies. Anyhow, get our post ready. Okay, second one. My body is healthy, my mind is brilliant, and my soul is tranquil. I think that was the water signs or the fire sign that affirmation was in. All right, thoughts, emotions for the collective of letting go. Jovial, being cheerful and friendly. That's a way to overcome that blockage of letting go, of holding up a guard, of not allowing people to come in. You want to be more cheerful and more friendly because you could be coming off as intimidating or you can be coming off as mad. Okay. That's for someone. Anything else? I saw lazy. I really did. Mellow. Just be mellow. Believe me. Listen, when I hang around people that I know for a fact I'm not aligned with, true confession, when I hang around people that I know that I'm not aligned with, it's just I'm talking about in the past. When I hung around people that I knew I wasn't aligned with, that was comfortable where they were, mind you, that's them. It was no judgment zone. They're comfortable moving from that. I found myself being in a blurred place. I found myself trying too hard to get these people to like me. And you can fill in the blanks. And I'll tell you, it's family, friends, right? Not associates. Some associates, but for the most part, you know, some of y'all is too mellow. And people be really thinking like, okay, it's someone drive you. Someone drives mellow. Hey, we together. It's a collective reading. I drive myself as if I was being chauffeured. So you best believe everybody in the car be knocked out. Don't let it be a long drive. I'll be the only one in my own zone, letting go and letting God. In my healthy thoughts, in my brilliance, and in my balance of tranquility, and being cheerful about it. And some people don't accept that. It's like you got to fit in to get in. It's like, no, I'm going to be me and I'm going to get in. Right? Let go of what other people may be thinking. Say no to what doesn't serve you. Anything else? I see. Say no to pettiness, petty energy. Some of you are yearning for fatherly love. I accept the gift and the challenges of my father line. This is definitely someone who been raised fatherless, right? Or you had to father yourself. So I'm gonna leave that as a side note here. Father love. Someone is seeking father love. Because it says, I accept the gift and the challenges of my father line. This is God, all creator. Anything else? Ooh. We have Perky. Perk it up. I'm not thinking sexual. For those is cold. Listen, perk it up, son. Like it. I'm not telling you to play the game. What I'm trying to do is give you some direction, right? You know how you can get that one side associate friend that you work with, and they like, man, get a little hip or loosen up. I mean, they ride with you, but they two-faced it. But mind you, if you had needed spaces during lunchtime or whatever time, group session, this person is by your side, but for the most part, you know they two-faced it. Perk up some. Like, take those advices from the people that hurt you. Like, they was trying to tell you your flaws that you don't see. But some of you, you're like, nah, that's not a flaw to me. Because I'm mellow. Like, I don't move like you. Come on now. No. No, I don't operate that way. I know that's right, Stan. All right. I set myself free. I honor my commitments to myself. I know that's right. I am courageous and I stand up for myself. I know that's right. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some direction of letting go. Like you're letting go to setting yourself free. You're letting go and you're letting God, right? I accept the gifts and the challenges of my father's line. And so you perking yourself up. You're understanding that you are indifferent. Right? And it is causing a Three of Swords, heartbreak and sorrow, especially emotional pain. How do you let go of this emotional pain? Let's look at the shadow side of emotional pain. The Fool in reverse. No longer being the victim and being the fool. Acknowledging self. I know that's right. Knowing your value, the Page of Pentacles. Because that phase of having to deal with those types of people caused you to perk up, caused you to step in to say no, right? You're learning how to be jovial. I can't pronounce it at this time, but I will learn, right? That's so some of y'all are telling people like, you may think I don't got it now, but I'm going to get it, right? But you want to be cheerful and friendly. Some of you don't know how to do that because you've been in this guard for such a long time. And now you're setting yourself free, right? In domination, right? Creating your own lane. Because you got to understand, they're always saying, fight or flight, and it's survival mode out here in the world. Yes, that does exist. But if you create heaven on earth and you can create peace in your journey, but you have to believe it to receive it. Definitely. All right. Overall, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. I once was blind and now I see. And then we have the Nine of Cups that was in reverse, which is stepping out of being stepping out of selfishness, stepping out of what am I trying to say? Of greed, alter ego. This is intuitively being read right now. This is literally stepping out of playing people, accepting what is and what is, and saying no, like literally. Because intuitively, when I read the Nine of Cups, yes, people look at this as opportunities, whatever. But at the same time, this is also someone who's a magician, a jokester, a marketer, taker, can pretend like they can provide security, provide money, whatever that is, right? But in this can represent 9 people, right? You become the cup. You become the overflow for this individual who's orchestrating. Because this person knows how to live a simple life and enjoy life and operates people, right? But coming out of this energy, right? The shadow self of the Nine of Cups is simply saying, okay, now I see, I set myself free. I'm going to work my gifts and I am going to allow abundance to flow into my Nine of Cups. Okay. Now, for those of you who are debating, I mean, you can go ahead and put your comment down below. And then we have the Emperor, right? When you step into the Nine of Cups, structure, leadership, right? Creating your own law and order, letting go and letting God. Let's look at some feminine energy on here. What do you need to let go of? Of being indifferent, and love yourself and set yourself free. We have the Fool, yeah, taking that risk for self. Literally saying, okay, Earth, I trust you. Now I'm about to just go ahead and just trust all that is. And if people think I look like a fool doing it, watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Work my 9 of Cups. Watch me. This is feminine energy. Now you know a feminine energy knows how to work a 9 of Cups. Literally. Willing to serve, right? Willing to birth, right? Willing to create new friendships. There is no gender role here. This is not having a biased outlook. This is very open-minded here. And that is masculine energy. This is what is being sought after. Masculine energy. Let's look at the feminine energy here. Feminine energy. For some of you, you having these thoughts, because I've been having crazy thoughts too. Like, I be in a good place, and next thing you know it, I feel like this pulling of like, no, that's not how I feel. No, that's not my thought. Like, for some of you that are going through that, no, that you need to really trust self. And by doing that, trust God and let go. Any feminine energy. All right, we have the Devil at face value, feminine energy at face value here, at face value, and the 3 of Emotions, mind, body, and spirit. And we have the 3 of Voices, no longer being entrapped. Remember how I was saying about those voices? Like being able to decipher and not playing the devil energy mentally. It's literally just like when you're having those thoughts like, nah, not me. Gotta give it to you, right? Being in your Empress, right? Controlling your emotions, knowing who you are in confidence. And the 3 of Voices, no longer being stuck, being hard on yourself. All right, let's look at some Rebel here. Love. Love heals. But some of you are looking like love. Nah, don't tell me nothing about love. All of it's, nah, don't tell me nothing, because my love is indifferent. Indifferent. Let's get a clear sight of indifferent. Let's make that happen. All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this, y'all. All right. Let's see. One moment. This thing is crazy. Indifferent. Having no particular interest or sympathy or unconcerned. Coming out of that for love. And some of you are experiencing that. Like, remember how I was saying about letting go of those that have no interest. Like, you can't make someone, and some of you can feel like, okay, but I need this person to make this happen. Let's see what you need to do to improve your bag. You can create your platform. Don't convince yourself that you can't. It may take some time, but you have to be on it. not just today. You got to be on it on a daily, or however your schedule works, on a weekly, on the weekends, at night. And we have goals. Yes, plan it wisely. And then we have vacation. You earned it. For some of you, this is not saying literally take a vacation. This is saying you getting your bag in order, right? You're getting in order so that you can take a vacation. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see what needs to be filled in your cup. Let go of feeling like you're the fool. Or somebody telling you that, someone saying you're stupid. And you know how if someone says you're stupid, normally 90% of the time somebody said that to them growing up, or someone is saying that to them currently. And they see you're mirroring them, their own selves. What needs to be filled? An empty cup. You have to be honest. If you're empty right now and you're hurting right now, let's just take a moment, because you know what? Sometimes when we cry and we have to get it out, it is a relief. And then the more as we get relieved, we acknowledge what had just occurred, or the fact of just loving, the love that we give, and whom we're trying to love, they have no interest of loving, even though we can tell ourselves deep down inside, like, the goal is one day that they'll see, one day. But then we tell ourselves, like, no, we need to perk up, we need to collect ourselves, because we're not going to play in this shadow energy and be the fool, right? We're literally going to get over this grief and suffering and heartbreak and the Three of Swords, right? It's never too easy to hear in the moment, but grief and heartbreak can be defining and a character building. This is building you up, building your platform, self, letting go and letting God, right? I accept the gift and the challenges of my father's line. And after you cry and shed your tears, be cheerful, right? And friendly and kind. You have to understand, when you're kind to these indifferent situations, they can't do nothing but look at what they have done that has hindered you. But mind you, if that does not happen, don't go out of your way. Don't go out of your way. Yeah. Your love is coming in. The true challenges. What gets you is coming in. You got to believe it, right? And this is coming from shadow self. This is my shadow card. It's coming in. But don't be deceived. So we're going to go ahead and lay that down, right? And fill the collective's cup. A merry motive. Filling your cup with a merry motive. Okay. Collective, your cup is being filled with a merry motive. You can. For some of you, I just heard this. I can't. Yes, you can. And you have to say that. Yes, I can. I'm telling you, many of us have been in moments where it just feels like you can't break that barrier. It feels like you're trapped. It feels like, okay, I got this bill. I just lost my job and I'm a good employee. And everyone knows that. It's just you didn't fit. It didn't follow suit. And you have to let go and let God because it's building you up for something better. Okay? Don't become hard on yourself, right? And miss out an opportunity by now, like literally going into a hermit shadow side of darkness, right? Because listen, these indifferent people ain't nobody. If you looking for somebody, especially if you told them, look, I lost my job. Look, my bill about to cut off. I need some gas money. Look, and they tell you no, don't be heartbroken. You asking the wrong people. But then for some of you, that's all you know. Well, now it's time to open up, put in the footwork, put your best foot forward, allow yourself, build your platform up, use what you have, get yourself dressed, put some makeup on, you don't have to be strong cologne, don't have to be strong perfumes. For those of you who don't wear those things, just simply clean yourself up, go out, meet people. For those of you who, are cautious about the COVID, get online. I didn't say get on no dating line. I did not say that. I did not say that. Oh, SGL, she said get on a. No, I did not. I will advise join some groups, especially if some of you who are looking for another job, do some job fairs and be yourself. Simply be yourself. It's rather the good to just fully be yourself than having to go through something that does not even look like that. It looks like it on the outside, but then when you get in, it ain't even. It looks like this on the outside, and then when you get in, it ain't that. Okay. All right. You've chosen a path, you've set an intention, and you've begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind the drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing? Or are you chasing a destination with an anticipation of how it will make others feel about you or you feel about yourself? For those of you, if it's career or entrepreneurship, contract, whatever that is in that field of pertaining to your source of income, our sources of income, and doing what you love so that you can enjoy the 10 of Pentacles, right? Marrying your passion, your talent, your pursuit to happiness. Know the reason why. Understand the reason. Understand what is your motive. Is it to change lives? Is it to tell your story to help those, Okay. And then we have exposed and revealed, right? This is you filling someone else's cup who's empty, exposed and revealed after you have been filled, right? Exposed and revealed. When you experience shame, you don't just feel you've done something wrong. You feel like you are wrong fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted, unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. I didn't say dating. I said align yourself with groups that get you. Don't align yourself with groups that is going to keep you in shadow self, right? Nah, no. You don't want to do that. You want to be a part of groups, organizations that's going to uplift you, help you gain more experience, help you complete your goals so that you can get that vacation, right? This is also a vacation off of distorted, unhealthy, right? Collaborations, business deals, just dealing with people. Especially when you're talking about family, it's a really, really hard thing to deal with. It's hard to explain. That's a lot of things that people don't really talk about. I really don't. But I definitely want you to understand. Now that you're exposed and revealed, simply be. Everyone else is exposed and revealed. And don't go out of your way to expose and reveal people. You keep your integrity intact. I honor my commitments to myself. I know that's right. That is your what needs to be let go. There is a lot of things that needs to have been that needed to been, y'all. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. So now that your cup is filled and you're able to fill other cups, right? By setting yourself free, right? Perking yourself up and being cheerful and friendly, right? Having that experience and accepting that experience of what you have been through. Okay? Let me go ahead and give you a divine guidance. It's definitely needed. You can always go back. Okay? You can always go back and you can always go back. Love is kind, love is gentle. Okay? Understand that. Put love on all of that. Your divine guidance for the collective. Okay. Daring Dreamer popped out. White Sage popped out. I love White Sage. Ah. All right. Divine guidance for the collective pertaining to letting go. We have Divine Badass. And as your side notes, we have Finch Spirit Guide and Madonna of Roses. It's beautiful. I really, really love this. Because for some of you, it was hard for you to get out of a situation. It was hard to let go of the past. It was hard to start communicating again. It was hard to smile again. It was hard to be cheerful again. It was hard to accept self. It was hard to tap into love again. The Finch of Spirit. Some of you birds are in common, right? I love us. Beautiful. Definitely. Butterflies can be in common as well as roses. Okay. So let's go ahead and read your divine guidance. Let me once I get my booklet, we're gonna um, read what is closest and dear that will keep you grounded. So we're gonna start off with the Madonna. Okay, you already know what you filled and what has been filled. So we're gonna start off with the Madonna of Roses. This Madonna of Roses and Finch spirit is what needs to be um, held close in divine direction, right? So that you can maintain your growth, okay? And then the divine guidance is when you are at a standstill. It's like, you know what? Tell you, I'm a badass. Remind yourself, right? You're free. You're free in the world of dominatrix. You are free in those who are controlling. You control your own self. Align yourself with those that are alike and let go and let God. Enjoy this cheerful spirit. All right. So, Madonna of Roses. All right. Say this prayer out loud. The Madonna of Roses blesses me with my wisdom to share myself with those that truly love me. I forgive those that have tried to use me, and I forgive myself for allowing myself to be used. Now is the time to start anew with strong thorns of protection. My rose soul blooms for all to behold. That is beautiful. And the message coming from that I'm getting is for some of you who are dealing with troubled teens. Literally, you just have to let go. And if your life isn't threatened, do what you need to do. As much as we love, as much as we love, and as much as they are indifferent and share no care, carefree, careless, you know what? We've been kids before too, and as much as we try to pull them in, they pull away. So, what you want to do is reclaim your power and forgive and move forward so that you can keep your sanity, right? Especially if you're business owners or starting a business or you're trying to get a promotion, right? You're trying to figure this out. You know, these kids are not understanding. They want. They take. But now you have to put your foot down. I'm advising, not telling, just advising. So now we're moving on to the Finch Spirit Guide. All right. Okay. It's a good time to experiment with how to best care for your mind, body, and soul. It's not about being perfect. It's about finding what works best for you. You are in a phase of life where giving back to yourself is important. Perhaps you have been sharing a lot of yourself with others, have come through a challenging time, are in the near future will be stepping up a new way to share more creative energy and soul fire than ever before. All that you need to know now is that it is the right time to take extra spiritual care of yourself. And as you do, you are going to be a divine ass. Literally. Literally. Yeah. You are a beautiful divine rebel, a soul stirrer who rattles cages and rocks boats, and in the name of truth, love, and wisdom, you believe that we need to create a world that takes care of all things. You won't be talked out of what you know is true. Deep in your soul, you refuse to be put down or manipulated by anyone. That is so beautiful. All right, so that is your reading collective. Okay, take what is beneficial to you and put in the work. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you.